Chippenham is a most dynamic town with a population of over 40,000. But the High Street, like so many others, has become a clone with the same multi-international businesses end to end. But head east through the marketplace and you come into the Causeway on the main London A4. Here, most buildings, that are housing individual traders, still retain their old world charm. So let's stroll the length of the Causeway this summer evening, looking at places generally missed if you drive into town. Despite housing a busy commercial business, the outside of this house still retains its character and charm. I'm not so sure about the bright pink fascia board. I don't know how that got past the planners. The bridal wear shop in the centre was, until recently, fabric galore, selling thousands of different dress materials to customers from all over the area. Sadly, the lady is now retired. With so many long established owners retiring, some properties do fall into disrepair. This smart property with a discreet signage houses an interesting business. The perfume wafts along the road even in the evening. Easily missed is this discreet entrance. It leads to a small private development of compact houses for the retired. Now here's another independent retailer with an unusual and attractive wares, well worth the stroll from the High Street. This is perhaps the jewel of the Causeway. It's called the Cause, and this converted church is privately owned by Mr. and Mrs. Guscott. It's a warren of rooms now used as a music and arts centre. Down this alley to the side is the main entrance to all the departments. As we filmed in the street, Mr. Guscott came along and kindly opened the doors and gave us a guided tour. Unfortunately, time restraints meant that we could only record a few snippets, but we'll be back. This main room, where the services were held, has got an organ and a balcony, and it was apparently designed not only for worship but also for performing, and the acoustics are superb. Of recent years, this imposing house has been a builder's merchants, Chippenham Town Council office, and now used by a firm of accountants. Here we got another couple of empty and neglected properties, but they lead along to this very smart house. And a few years ago this house was featured a lot in the news. I'm not saying why. No doubt the Isles family have seen many changes in the Causeway since their butchering business was established all those years ago. Almost at the end of the Causeway is a 21st century motor business, yet this too has been here for many years, only just changing from being C.H. Thomas, a long respected name in this area for motor sales and service. Here's another landmark in the Causeway. After being a church, it was for several years Spink's Printing Works. It's now being converted to what must be a very individual home. To the right, just look at this fascinating, tall, slim house. So wonderfully charming. We've now arrived at the far end of the Causeway and to this well-known watering hole. Time to put the camera away and enjoy a well-earned pint or two. So we hope you've enjoyed your trip up the Chippenham Causeway.